known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason. And it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Seattle Seahawks. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And away we go from Lumen Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he'll be metting in the line to limit the game to yards. Ashton Gelati driving in there for the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
60, trap 60, trap 60. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Caught, nice gain left side. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Get it, ready.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Headed out right. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
Cowboys, Cougar 19. Ready.
He finds Smith and Jigba right side. That play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. It was the rookie from LSU that time on the tackle.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Ready, ready.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Here we go. Start. Viking 18. Riggs.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he's in for the touchdown. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to it. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Off play action. It's Mahomes. They'll get it to Rasheed Rice. Complete. It almost as he caught it. As well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Chiefs 1st down. We've set it downs from 37. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Mahomes. This is cut downfield by Rice. And he's down to almost... Nope. They're actually going to give him the 30 here. He picks up 28 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
A 28-yard gain.
The first carry now for Sean Smith. That's good for a gain of 5. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Another carry for him. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Yellow.
Back to the well again. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play in first and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They can give it to him again. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9, now 9 is what they need on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs finish off their opening drive. All right, partner, 1 drive in, and we can say this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on that opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he's going to be touchdown, Brock. Looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Come on. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
At the 42-yard line.
Hold the ready.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They've got a first to begin the frame. Now an inside give to Walker. Having gained about a handful there. Long Thornhill getting there for the stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Ready! Liking, 8.
This is Walker on second. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and say these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. They show you right there, when they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
Press all 80. 60 by 6, 60 by 6.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Got it? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready?
And go play action here. It's Milrow. Bails out of the pocket quick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
60 Bobcat, 6, here we go.
Throw here, third down. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And the score remains knotted, 7-all.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Toss to the right side. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Lobs this deep down the middle. And the touchdown is dropped. He had it for a moment in the end zone, but just couldn't secure it. What a chance for him. That's a rough incompletion to stomach. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes gets it to his fullback. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Throwing the outlet, complete. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Back to the air, Mahomes. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hold the ready.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this first and 10.
Come on. Hit. 70 Lions. Let go.
Will Rowe from the gun. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. It's a small gain up to the 38. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
From the gun, Milrow. Connection made to Smith and Jigba. And he'll go down and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Every day
6 yards to go here. It's third down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Rangers, 79 Broncos. Ready?
Third and long. They're going to throw. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Chiefs take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going to the ground again on first. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. Second and 3 now.
Yellow.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Yellow. Hey, 15.
Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. Seattle going to call it second timeout. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Second and goal from the Seahawks 12-yard line.
They give it to him up the middle. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their third and final timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Yellow. Arms go up. Yellow.
Third and long for him here. That one connects. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense final little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Walker on first down. Shoves one away. And he is hauled down right at that midfield strap. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. First down throw here from Milrow. He completes it in traffic. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. A gain of 15 there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Broncos. Pat the 60. Pat the...
Throwing from the gun here. That's caught at the 4. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Seahawks. First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Let's go. 60.
Walker. Will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
Brings up second.
Now it's Milrow. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make it a one-score game before halftime. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a... And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in. So leave that score as is. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Danny Gray to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He'll throw it. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. One last play before the break. looking to throw. That's completed right side. And the offense gets it back, but of little consequence here. We've reached halftime in this one. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
They'll give it to him inside. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
3rd down. It's Mahomes. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Chiefs looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes Matt Araiza to handle it. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. He brings in the fair catch here, but, well, we might not be done. We've got a flag on the field. Well, if there's an avoidable penalty, Brock, that's probably it. He just didn't let him make the fair catch, and that's going to help their field position considerably.
On the set.
A costly penalty flag there as that turns 4th down into 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Viking 18.
They'll start this series with an option left. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Walker now from the gun. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
Haven't been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate. I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing. Run right at them and go make a point.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
Ready, 18, rock, cowboy 80. Ready.
To the air, Milrow. In the hands of his running back, Walker. And he's got him down to the 30 before going out. 6-yard gain on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Come on, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Milrow looking to throw. Good running here. He's across the 15. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that will set up 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and goal. Here's Walker. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. He gets 2 there, and it sets up 2nd and goal from the 5.
Yes, and everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
60.
Here's another 4. standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Back-to-back stands at the goal line, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Seahawks start the second half with some needed points. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Take some guts anytime you call a draw on 3rd down, Bronk. But when it works, you sure look like the smartest one in the building.
Love that element of surprise. It's in those moments where you'll find enough space up the middle to go get to that marker and beyond.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. It's a foot race. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. So the decision to go for 2 does result in a nice boost, Brock, but not for the team we were expecting, thanks to an alert play and a lengthy jog downfield from that defender.
Yeah, it took everybody. In order to do that and make that happen, it really was all 11 and then just a superhuman effort. You say jog, I say a sprint to glory.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure nice little run to set the table.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. He gets loose down the right side. And he can't get there, but what a gain. Down to the goal line, he's pushed out just a couple yards short. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
Smith will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Play action, Mahomes. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs now lead by 10.
touchdown, Kansas City.
Well, Brock, it wasn't hard to see why they boxed on that play fake. Even our camera operator was fooled into thinking it was a run, but certainly made it easier to connect on that touchdown pass.
And that's all about the attention to details, Kate. It really is. The offensive line getting their pads down. The running back and quarterback at that mesh point, making it look exactly like the run. You do the details on the front end, and the play-action game rewards follow on the back end.
This return starts at the 5. He goes out of bounds on the return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard
line. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cook 19. Cook 19.
We go play action here. It's Milrow. He's going to push one deep. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
Give him 9 yards there, partner. A strong gain, and now a much more manageable 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Forced out to his right. He's going for it himself. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in, not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
So the choice is made. No 53-yard field goal try. They are going for this first down. They'll run for this. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And the huge conversion gets them a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 32.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Tried connecting with Xavier Worthy there. And now it's 2nd down.
Tariq Woolen on the cover.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Chiefs have set themselves up for the win here. Now just need to carry this lead through to the end. Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. They'll air it out on 3rd. He's throwing deep to the left side. Defender gets his hand in there and breaks it up. A possible touchdown denied. It's going to bring up 4th down. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it. Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
He's going to field this at the 2. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Hold the ready.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Deputy Ranger.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. This is brought in. Big game for Smith and Jigba. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
18, Pioneer.
Throwing now, Milrow. Does it again to Smith and Jigba. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Handoff to Walker from the gun. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he takes this one in for a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks now within one score in the fourth. They broke out the design, run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it too, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Right side.
Sending him on the dive. Fights his way through a tackle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. A gain of 13 yards.
Another carry for him. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
1st down. It's a gain of 10.
Yellow.
1st down, Chiefs.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Back to the well again. And a productive run there on 2nd down. That's a gain of 6.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
The Seahawks opting for a 5th DB nickel set for this 3rd down play.
Fight on these two. There's a lot of right.
Looking to throw. He finds Worthy, complete. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. A pickup of 17. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Let's go, Lou, lady.
To the air, Mahomes. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Yellow.
Back to throw it. He's got it. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away.
Harrison Butker on the protector.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14.
Seahawks 36.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
For Kansas City.
Return starts from the goal line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
double.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Get it. Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
Milrow from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative shot like that.
Great defensive effort to reject that one. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
3rd and long for him here. Here's a screen out for Walker. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks losing by 14. Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this.
Buffalo 18. Cougar. Ready.
Desperation time here. Got his man. Thomas has it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Seahawks
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
1st and 10.
Milrow with it on 1st. Dumped off to his running back. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. Let's examine this flag. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Let go.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
From the gun, Milrow. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Mustang 19. Go.
Throwing now. Buys time, rolling right. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. It's a designed run from Mahomes. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs.